It's a cold December morning and I've managed to corral Molly into showing us how she does her rolled candles. We've been selling quite a few in the store. She's the one that does it, so she knows what she's talking about, and I'm just going to let her show us the process, okay?
Okay. So I'm going to show you guys the sheets of wax that we get. So this is one of my most popular colors. It's just a natural color, but they look really good when they're rolled, and people really like them. That's one of my best sellers. This one is, I think, forest green, and for this time of year, it's really popular. This is, I think, cornflower blue, I want to say. And I really like this blue. I think it's beautiful. This one is eggplant. The girls up front really like eggplant. I think it's really pretty. It's a good like Halloween color. This one is cranberry, I believe. And cranberry is really popular for Christmas, if you ask me, and it sells really good right now. And this is holiday red, and this is definitely my most popular color right now because of Christmas. Man Lake was nice enough to send us some samples of their foundation that they use for rolled candles. They call it medium brewed foundation. So this is Man Lake, and this is Day-Dent. It looks the same, but Man Lake is like a ½ an inch wider. So I guess it would burn a little longer too. So if you want to get it from Day-Dent, this color for this burgundy one is going to be M42410. So they all have different order numbers, so you'd have to look if you want a different color. So that's the sheets that I brought with me, but we usually have like at least 1 pack of each color because we sell a lot of them. Okay, so I've already rolled one. So I'm going to set this over here, and then I'm going to show you guys how I did it. So I have pre-measured, pre-cut wick right here ready to go. I'm just going to make sure it's a little bit longer than my sheet just to have some to light. And now this part isn't absolutely necessary, but I usually heat mine just to get it started a little bit. All right, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but this is a kind of a different color than this one. This still has the bloom on it. This one, when I heated it, the bloom is gone. So now I'm gonna make sure my wick is really tight, and I'm just gonna press it into my wax. Kind of like that, and then kind of fold it in there. You definitely want to make sure your wick is tight or it won't burn right. And these things burn for about eight hours when we burn them. But also, I guess I should tell you guys this. If you want to cut it in half and make 2 candles out of 1 sheet, they will actually fit in a candlestick holder. If you roll the whole thing, it's not going to fit in a candlestick holder. So just so you know. All right, so I got my wick tight and pressed in there. Then I'm just going to kind of start rolling it just a little bit like this. Oh, just kind of like that. And then I usually turn it around, and then I just kind of start rolling, and the warmthness from my hands kind of warm it up. And it's pretty warm in here too. Just kind of keep an eye right there. Make sure you are staying in line, keeping it straight with just a little bit of pressure, not a lot. And then I'm gonna heat it up a little bit, and then just kind of one quick roll like that. Make sure while it's a little warm, you just kind of make sure your bottom is flat. Okay, here we go. So that's the whole set, and I will show you how we bag and tag them. All right, so when I'm done with my set, I actually need to make sure my wicks are trimmed a little bit. It just looks better if they're a little bit shorter. It's not absolutely necessary, but I like to do that. And then put them in this bag. Okay, so I have them in the bag, and then I take my raffia and my card and just fold it in half. And then we're gonna kind of loop it through there like this. Okay, and then I just tie it around the candle. And then I'm just gonna trim it up, make it look cute. And there we go. It's the finished product. And also I want to show you too, though, we've done this before. So we had some already opened shallow cut comb one day. So I was like, oh, we should try to roll candles. So we did. So I ended up rolling one sheet, and it kind of looked silly when I just did one sheet because it was like really thin and short. So I actually ended up rolling 2 sheets in one, and it looked much better that way. It was just kind of more thick and short, so it was more proportionate, I guess you would say. But yeah, this is just literally shallow cut comb foundation. You can use this too, and it's much cheaper. I think we sell this for $21.95 for 1 pound, which is like approximately 18 sheets. So you could get 9 candles out of that. Oh, and you definitely want to make sure you're using parchment paper. We tried using this, which is like some wrapping paper, and it works, but like whenever you're starting out, your wax will stick to it, and then you have to try to peel it up off of it. So parchment paper really works the best, and as you know, most things don't stick to parchment paper, so I usually like staple it to a cardboard piece, and then I tape the cardboard piece to my desk. And that seems to work for me. This is the raffia that I used. We get this on Amazon. Can you see it? Okay. This is the 2.0 wicking. If it's less than an inch, you use a 4.0. If it's bigger than 1 inch, but less than 3 inches, you use a 2.0. So, and always pre-cut your wick too, because you don't want to be like struggling to get that done. So yeah, this is some of the colors that are already done too. So this one is a mauve. I think that's probably my favorite color. I like that a lot. And then this one is, what is, navy blue, I want to say. Something like that. And then that's the natural. They also have an ivory that's like this color, and this one is one of our most popular ones too. So yeah, and then we just put our sticker on it. $10.95.